Let's use some EFT tapping together to help work through feelings of shame related to your body. This, of course, is a delicate subject, so if anything feels really intense, pause. Make sure you feel safe with what you're approaching, because body shame can come from all sorts of intensities and personal experiences and even traumas, of course. So just be mindful of that and go at your own pace. Don't push anything. Let's go to the side of the hand. Just taking a breath to kind of settle in and say, even though I feel this shame about my body, and it's really difficult because I want to love my body, and on some level, maybe I do, but there's this intense feeling of shame. And as best I can, I'm going to accept myself, or at least the fact that I'm approaching this at all. Even though, when it comes to my body, I feel this sense of shame. Maybe I have an idea where that comes from. Maybe I don't know the details. I choose to have some compassion for myself and the situation I'm in regarding this. And even though my own body, which is always here with me, and all the messaging I get about how I'm supposed to love my body or accept my body, that can add a layer of shame to the shame I'm already feeling. And as difficult as this is, I choose to open up to having a little compassion, to relaxing the self-judgment just a bit as I explore this process for myself. Okay, through the points now. The shame about my body. And there may be so many reasons. There may be things that happened. It may be the look or the size or the shape. I'm not forcing myself right now to go into any experiences. And as challenging as it might be, I'm observing that feeling of shame itself. So I use the word shame or embarrassment. But underneath that are details of a feeling. Noticing any physical sensations. Noticing any words that might come to mind. Statements I may have heard about my body. Statements my own mind seems to say. And as best I can, I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to feel the touch of my hand and the breath through my nose as I just be present with these thoughts and emotions. It can feel like such a battle dealing with this. But it's hard to battle myself and win. So I'm observing these thoughts and sensations and offering a bit of support to myself. As I become curious and notice, yeah, these patterns, these thoughts, these sensations, they came from somewhere. And as strange as it might sound, maybe it's trying to protect me on some level. Maybe there's a fear that if I didn't feel this shame, that I'd be more vulnerable, or I'll do something wrong. Maybe some part of me is looking at some of what I experienced and questioning, was that my fault? Maybe I'm supposed to feel bad about this. I choose to look at this feeling like I would look at a scared or confused child who's saying, I think there's something bad about this. I think there's something wrong with who or what I am. Can I open up to some compassion? If someone I cared about said that to me, said that about their body, what kind of presence, what kind of posture, what kind of words might I offer them? Not to deny their experience or my experience, but just to be there in a supportive way. Can I offer some of that to myself? Can I say, yeah, been through a lot. And these thoughts and feelings got generated. Can I have compassion for myself? Would it be acceptable or okay to even consider, to begin looking at my own body with some of that compassion and understanding? So, yeah, you've been through a lot. You've received a lot of judgment. The world has told you so much about what you're supposed to be or look like. Maybe it's okay for me to create a space for myself where a different story can be told, where it might be okay to be as I am, where my body can begin to experience even a little less judgment, a little more compassion or openness. And as much as that feels safe and okay, I just choose to embrace that more and more and explore this further if necessary. because I deserve it and my body deserves it. Okay, take a breath. Yeah, so just feel free to explore, see if it starts to feel okay to practice this way of, not fighting the thoughts and feelings, but just creating a more compassionate space for yourself, for your body. And yeah, if certain memories or things starting to come up and you feel like those need to be addressed, make sure you do that in a format that's appropriate for you, whether that's with a professional or someone you trust, and just, work through this gently. It's okay. You'll be okay. All right. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care.